Release date. The most recent iPad Pro models were announced at WWDC 2017 on the 5th of June 2017 and are available to buy here. It's reasonable to expect that Apple will make announcements relating to the third generation of iPad Pro at WWDC 2018, confirmed for the 4th of June. In fact, Rosenblatt Securities analyst Jun Zhang told investors in March 2018 that he thinks Apple will unveil a new full-screen iPad Pro with Face ID in June 2018, reports Apple Insider. Sources quoted by Bloomberg in November 2017 predicted that new iPads with Face ID would be released, a little more than a year after the last major iPad Pro upgrade, indicating that WWDC would likely provide the platform for launch. UK price. The 10.5 inches iPad Pro starts at £619 for the 64GB with Wi-Fi model and £749 for the 64GB Wi-Fi plus cellular model. While the 12.9 inches iPad Pro starts at £769 for the 64GB Wi-Fi model and £899 for the 64GB Wi-Fi plus cellular model. You can order the new iPad Pro models here. Apple bumped up the prices in the UK as the pound weakened following the Brexit referendum result, and we fear that prices may rise again, if the pound continues to struggle, or if Apple decides to bring in an iPhone XS edge-to-edge screen, or both. Design. With the release of the iPhone X at the end of 2017, it is looking likely that the iPad Pro design will take inspiration from that phone, so you can expect to see the famous Not. CH, and no more home button. But what else is likely to change in terms of design? We investigate below. All-screen display with iPhone notch. Apple is expected to bring across some of the design changes from the iPhone X to the iPad lineup in 2018. Bloomberg's sources back in November 2017 expected, at least one, new iPad model to ditch the home button and go for an edge-to-edge screen, replacing Touch ID with Face ID. The sources didn't expect this screen to be OLED, however. They don't say why not, but after the production difficulties and supply shortages that the iPhone X's OLED screen seemingly caused, the company may be shy of going all in on the technology just yet. Back in October 2017, KGI Securities analyst Mini-Chi Kuo predicted that the new iPad Pro would include the TrueDepth Camera for Animoji and Face ID. Bigger screen. It seems that by removing the home button and slimming down the bezels, the new iPad Pro model will enable Apple to push the screen size of the 10.5 inches model closer to 11 inches. Alternatively, it may keep it the same size while shrinking the chassis. Indeed, a Chinese report claims that an 11 inches iPad Pro is on the way, along with the 12.9 inches version. That suggests that the larger 12.9 inches iPad Pro would be no larger than it is currently, but it may be the case that Apple is able to make the dimensions of that model smaller while still accommodating the larger screen. Second display. In February 2018, Apple was granted a patent, spotted by Patently Apple, for dual display equipment with enhanced visibility and suppressed reflections. That's quite a mouthful, but if you check out the details, it reads a lot like a second display for an iPad or Mac, one that would be SED for a software keyboard. There are two applications, one with the second display connected to the body permanently and movable via a hinge, and the other allowing it to be removed and reattached as required. It seems likely that this second screen would be used as a touchpad-style keyboard. There are also suggestions that it could be used with the MacBook in the future. As ever, we must caution readers that patent activity sometimes results in product development many years down the line, and sometimes results in nothing at all. It's unlikely that we'll see anything from this in 2018, although it's an interesting train of thought for Apple to be riding. Concept illustrations. It's too early to expect any leaked photos or factory shots, but we're seeing the first concept illustrations of the 201.8 iPads. Remember that these are entirely unofficial.